Some people say that if you can dream it, you can build it. And it was a few years ago that Ed and I had a dream of a house, and we had the audacity to think we could build it. During this build, we got into so many different projects, and sometimes we got in over our heads, but we always seemed to figure out how to get it done. We decided to add a little whimsy along the way, some fun things we put in. But I'm not going to lie, there are still so many projects left to do. The good news is we love to do them, and here comes the one we just got done a day ago. It's our dry pour concrete project that we're using to finish off our porches, and it's a new method, a little bit controversial, but we thought we'd give it a shot. Here's our main front porch, and as you can see, we have 3 of our busy helpers, 3 out of 4 of them, right there in front. And while that porch may look done, if you look a little closer, you can see the cement blocks that are our steps going up to the front door. So now let's start the project. Here are the real workers. There's Ed and Ella. We couldn't have done it without Ella's help. She was amazing through this process. 5'3", but she is so strong, thank goodness. Anyway, we were getting the front porch ready. We filled in the gravel, and we got all of the cement loaded into our garage. That in itself was a little bit challenging. For the front porch, we used 30 bags of concrete and 8 bags of Portland cement. So 1 bag at a time, we got them loaded onto a cart and drove them to the front of the house and started the project of putting them into the porch area. Dry, just dry, pour concrete. This front porch is an area that's about 8 by 10, and once we got half of it poured into the area, we raked it around, smoothed it as best we could, and then we put our rebar. We built the rebar and put it in the middle, in between, and then we added the rest of the concrete to it and smoothed that around as best we could. And you can see our homemade form. We just used a thin board and set it across that front, and a little bit of a challenge was to get the bow there. So then we got it all in, smoothed it all out. You see my tape job up against the door because the powder, concrete powder, was going up against the door. We also had to put cement blocks up to make sure that the form held. The disclaimer is we are new at this, but this method we wanted to try. It seemed doable for us. Now there's a big section of this work that is missing because it was too time consuming and very tedious. I had gotten a Roman fan concrete stamp that I wanted to put in this cement to give it a cobblestone look. And it was so hard. We had to build scaffolds over this. Like, I just can't tell you. It took 3 of us, and it was challenging. But we got it done, and that part was just a little tricky, I might say. In this next phase of the project, you gently mist the top of the powdered cement just till it gets a little wet, once every hour for 3 hours, and then you soak the top of the cement once every 3 hours for the next 3 hours. And this is a soaking that we're doing. I'd put some color in the cement too, so you can see. And now for the big reveal. This is what it looks like the next day. We're still watering it, and we really like the outcome. It's not perfect, but we weren't going for that, and we haven't sealed it yet. There'll be another phase to seal it. It'll give a bit of a 3D look. But this was a lot harder project than it looked like on YouTube. So I do want to say that we are very tired. We're very sore, and but I can also say we're going to be doing this project the same way again. We have sidewalks. We have another small porch. So that'll be fun. But right now, I'd like to thank the real heroes of this project who helped us get it done. They worked hard, tireless, never stopped. And I don't know, we couldn't have done it without them. Anyway, thank you for watching. See you next time.